On this episode of Dutch Boat Adventures, we're stepping aboard an ultra-high volume yacht, the Ocean Alexander 90R. It's not just about size, it's about innovation, redefining space, design, and luxury. But what truly sets it apart? Captain John, an expert, owner-operator, and dear friend, will walk us through its unique features and differences. You'll see firsthand what makes this yacht stand out. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Hey, Captain John,
Hey,
what's
Cap,
up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks for having me aboard.
Of course.
And the viewers, too. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. Captain John had this table made for his Ocean Alexander. Is it an improvement, or should he have left it stock? Let me know in the comment section. Why did you have it made? What was wrong with the original table?
The original table was just solid wood, and it was fixed. We wanted to get more functionality out of this. So what we did is we had this custom-made resin table done by a local company, and we split it into 3 pieces. So this way, and not only did we design the 3 pieces so it's easy to get in and out if we want to take this center leaf out, we can drop it down into a cocktail table setup, so it makes it easy to socialize with people, or you can add it back in if you want to have it for dining capacity. And then we put in custom pedestals so it can raise up and down and also
nice.
go in and out.
Should we
Want
go?
to go take a tour?
Absolutely. Thought
It's
you'd
not
never
like
ask.
you don't know your way around, so yeah. All right.
I'll pretend I don't.
It's all new. The first
It's all
time.
new. This is my first time seeing everything and never seen it before.
We hang out here a lot with all the family, you know, enjoy whether it's spending time together, watching TV in the evenings. We've got 10 different TVs on board. They're all hidden. Like there was one outside that you probably didn't even notice.
Actually, I didn't. And
Yeah.
yeah. So I watch a lot of YouTube, but you could probably stream YouTube on this as well.
We do, particularly Dutch Boat Adventures.
Dutch Boat Adventures.
Excellent. Good choice.
Well, after the salon, you'll move into the dining area. We have, besides lots of hidden TVs, we have a number of hidden refrigerators, ice makers on board, 8 different refrigerators, just like we have one under here, ice maker as well. Other hidden features.
It's like Easter eggs.
Like we have the wet bar here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So for whether it's drink prep, parties, you use this space a lot. And then obviously your formal inside dining room when you aren't dining al fresco over here as well. It's also a great table for game night. So I'll show you an interesting thing on the galley, which comes into the design of the boat. Because it's ultra high volume, they wanted to take these walkways up. So instead of having main walkways go all the way around the outside on the main level, they go up a level. What that does is it allows you to get full beam width on the interior, so a huge amount of interior space. So you can see where your sides are here. Still got a couple feet obviously on each side for your walkways, but when you come into the galley, you can see how much space you pick up from this extra depth by having this go full beam.
And so let's talk about storage and appliances. So we have this microwave. Is that just a microwave or is it a convection as well?
That one is a convection as well.
Nice.
And then you have a Viking induction range.
Oh, very
your,
nice.
Bosch oven. You got all of the creature comforts from your dishwashers to your refrigerators. And then, of course, this is Seattle. We love our coffee. You can only have the best on that. So.
And another TV.
Yes, of course.
And of course, storage.
Yeah. And even other nice features that they built in, just well thought out, like on this, to make it easy to get in and out. So.
And there's still plenty of room.
Oh, yeah. So how about we take you downstairs to the accommodation section?
Sure, let's go.
Cool. So we'll take you on down to all of the guest suites.
As you can see, there's a gate here. That's not to keep children out, but rather for a dog.
He travels with us quite a bit on the trip, so that just keeps him from coming downstairs. Down below, we've got the twin staterooms on either side here. These can be configured with either 2 twin beds or 1 king bed.
Nice head. Beautiful shower.
All the bedrooms are en suite.
So luxurious.
Oh yeah, even the showers have windows too, which is very cool.
Oh, nice.
You can see like the windows are huge and right at the water
Oh, they
line, so
are.
it makes it super nice when you're underway and running We're literally watching the wildlife and waves go by.
And who's your little friend here?
We have themes in each of the rooms, so whether that might be from seals, octopus, orcas.
The shower looks a little bigger over here.
Mm-hmm.
So is this a more luxurious stateroom, or is it just
Just different.
Just different.
So, like that shower might be slightly bigger, but it doesn't have the window looking out over the ocean. So,
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Small trade-offs.
Yes,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here you have lots of hidden storage of things that you can't see. Like these are one of the tin refrigerators on board.
Must be use a lot of power, doesn't this?
Yes, it does.
And so when you're not,
Dual washers and dryers. So.
yeah. So when you're not plugged in, what do you do?
Good question. We actually put in a lithium-ion battery system on board.
Oh, very cool.
So we can run probably 14 hours a day just off of the batteries. And then they'll recharge either when we're underway or using our generators. But makes it super quiet and obviously helps out on the environment front.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Want to say VIP?
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's go.
Come in.
What a room. What a space. Oh, what's this?
That was a big print we just got done from our trip to Alaska. It was gorgeous.
This is very nice. That's lovely. Well, definitely. That looks fascinating.
Show you some of the cool features in here. For example, just some nice touches. Like when you're getting ready, you need your mirror space. Totally good on that. But if you want to see what's going on outside, you can open this up
I didn't
too.
expect that. That's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
And like the other one as well, this shower is a view to the ocean as well.
Oh, nice. Better than TV.
And being a VIP, it has a nice walk-in closet.
Great. Oh, that's beautiful. I like
Yeah.
the lighting in there.
Yeah, they did a nice touch on
It
that.
looks like a cedar lined.
It is. All right, take you back upstairs, show you some more.
Awesome. I like the understair lighting, the courtesy lighting.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So with full beam, you get all sorts of storage behind here. You have a day head here on the main level as well. Primary owner suite up front here.
Very nice. King size bed or bigger than king.
Yeah, it's good.
No shortage of windows.
Yeah, the views are spectacular. So you got your his and hers bathrooms, shower in between. The upstairs, show you the home.
All right.
Sounds good.
Hey, Captain, why don't you walk us through some of these electronic?
Oh yeah,
What do you-
happy to do that. So we can run anything that we want on these displays. I usually keep the cameras up on this side, which might be forward-facing, rear-facing cameras, swim steps, looking in the engine rooms, making sure everything's under control. We can run all of our underwater lights from this as well as other systems. And then usually on the other two Garmin screens, I'm running one of the chart plotters that it's going to be a farther away distance, so zoomed out so I can see longer distances, look for any ships, cargo containers, cruise ships, whatever that may be coming, and then one closer in to just pay more attention to the depths or the boats that might be close to us there. Obviously, we're going to run the radar on that. And then the cool thing over on the right side is our FLIR infrared camera. So not only can we do a full 360 on that one, but as you can see, if we're out running at night in fog, doesn't matter what the conditions are, we can see exactly everything that's going on.
The details are amazing.
It is crystal clear.
Here we have your, looks like you have thrusters, engine controls, you have your transmission, throttle control. Here's your FLIR control, compass,
Yep.
and looks like Good old yacht
And
controller.
yeah, yacht controller is fantastic, especially going into tight spots like going through the locks where you literally might have, a foot on either side and just the margins are very small so that I can be out, have great visibility running up the lines and seeing where we are. So that, yeah, the freedom of movement on that is tremendous.
And I see you have your Star Trek control pad right here, right?
Yeah, that is great because that way I can control all the chart plotters, everything on the Garmin's, windshield wipers, all of that directly from the seat.
Very cool.
Yeah. So obviously when you're running, you got to make sure you're dialed in for everything. So we have multiple sets of binoculars, headsets, extra radios, different charts, navigation books, everything that we need to be able to operate safely.
So you have lots of storage.
Oh, absolutely. Storage underneath here, we keep all of our books, ship bills, everything that we need to be able to run, extra radios, walkie-talkies. And then we also have underneath here all sorts of emergency equipment. So flares, EPIRBs, a ditch bag, medical equipment, all sorts of things that you need, both whether you're on board or if you need to go, right? Our goal
Awesome.
is to never have to use it, but we do want to be prepared for you do.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah. So keep extra equipment and things up here. So again, more storage for other electronics, things that we use there. We keep some life jackets here. We have a whole host of life jackets in the back as well.
How many people have you had on board?
Usually our largest events are probably fundraisers. So we've done some for the Washington Autism Alliance, Wild Orca, Woodland Park Zoo. Those have been like 60 plus people. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, and there's still good room for everybody to kind of hang out and have their own space.
Nice.
Yeah. So, show you some more of the other seating area. This interior area is called the Sky Lounge, and especially up here in the Pacific Northwest or when you go to Alaska, it's great to have this extra interior space. So it makes it really good all seasons, no matter if it's winter, you got space to hang out, heated, air conditioning versus just being all outdoors, right? You might see that more in the Caribbean. Up here, we appreciate some of the interior space in the winter months.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. You probably won't see the big fluffy blankets in the Caribbean, will you?
Yeah, no need for that.
All right.
So you've got, of course, more refrigeration, more drawers underneath here, ice makers, everything you need to be able to run a proper full bar, which we will do quite a bit when we're entertaining, having somebody up here mixing your drinks and you're ready to have some fun. So this is the Sky Lounge outside, the Sky Deck. And just like you've seen before, it's great entertainment space with, again, a full bar, barbecue, everything you need to be able to run a full kitchen set up on this side. Have extra seating outdoors, obviously lots of sun pads, places to hang out, more hidden televisions, so all the creature comforts of life.
That looks different.
It does. Good point on that. We're working on getting some additional seating back here. So we've done some mock-ups of some designs for some seating that we're going to get built in over the next couple of weeks. I'll show you on these doors. They feel a little bit like a bank vault, like they got oomph to them. So get those open up.
Oh, nice.
Bring you around front. What I like about this area is it's up high, so you don't get any blocked views when you're underway. So you've got your seating areas, big sun pads, so if you want to come out and hang, get some great tan for the day, watch glaciers, wildlife, whatever it is. So again, some fun party space out here. But I say that compared to some other boats that I've been on that are lower down and then the sides come up that block your views. I like the fact that this is raised up.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Obviously they're covered right now, but
Yeah.
you know, on the sunny days you would have remove the covers,
Yeah.
right?
And then we also have some sunshades that can go over top, built-in lights that can pop up in the evening. And when I told you earlier about the yacht controller, what I like about the yacht controller, and especially because not all boats have this, I love the fact that right off of the main helm, I can step out on either side with the yacht controller, look right down the sight lines to see where am I relative to the dock, the wall, going through the locks.
Oh, you
a
can
boat
see
that
all
might
the
be
way
pulling up
forward
next to me.
and
Yeah,
aft, you bet.
absolutely. Like, you're not going to bang up your boat when you've got perfect views. Much better than having a remote station for controls or having a wired controller. Yeah, totally love that. So
Awesome.
all right, so we got some more space downstairs. I can show you the engine room, the beach club, some of the fun areas on the stern for the swim platform if you want to come take a look.
Absolutely.
All right,
Let's go.
come on. There's something you don't see every day on a yacht or even a house.
What is this?
That's our server room.
So is that for mining Bitcoin? Is that?
All right, we'll head back out and take you down and show you the beach club first. So one nice feature that we have is this hydraulic swim platform. It can literally drop down in like 30 seconds into 3 feet of water so that it makes it super fast to be able to launch the tender. You don't have to deal with a crane, lifting it up, balancing it in heavy winds. So yeah, this is where we keep our tender here, and we have the beach club right behind us.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So this is Orca Bay, hence why we have the orcas here.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, great place to hang out when you're out swimming off the back. Want to get a little private time, or even if it's raining outside, just get a little peace and quiet and introvert, read a book. Good place to hang out.
Nice. Yeah.
Cool. All right, we'll take you through the engine room. One thing that you'll notice is that the boat is divided into contained zones with these doors, that this way, if there's ever any flooding or a breach, you can actually limit the water ingress into the boat because you have sealed off areas. And this is one of those heavy doors.
Actually, you bring up a really good point, because I noticed something. Unlike a lot of boats, we have glass doors on the back. And I know the first time I saw your boat, I was like, sliding glass doors? I mean, I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying it's different.
It is, yeah. This is marine grade glass, which is why even as you saw down in the staterooms, you can have windows literally at the waterline and it still will hold it back in.
So if you're in a big following sea, is that a concern at all?
Well, one thing they did on that, first they put in some drains on the inside, so if for some reason water were to get in, but the other is there's an inflatable bladder that runs around here, so when you're underway, especially if you're in some kind of heavier seas, obviously your doors are going to be locked, but you're also going to inflate the bladder to keep all of the water out.
Makes sense, sense. But also, you get some killer views. So if you're sitting here and you're looking out, you're at the water line, and that's really nice. So you couldn't have that experience with a standard transom, right? With a fiberglass transom that came up to here.
Yeah. All right, want to see the engine room?
Absolutely.
Cool, I'll take you through.
What do we have here for motors?
So these are MTU engines. MTU is a division of Rolls-Royce. They use them for train engines. They'll use them for big yachts. The military uses them on Navy boats, Coast Guard vessels as well, and lots of ferries. The ferries here in Washington State, Alaska, San Francisco, all use MTU engines. We got upgraded engines on ours relative to what you would normally find on a vessel this size. The standard engines for a boat our size would have 3,800 horsepower. We have 5,200 horsepower. So if you need to get out of the way of a storm, you can. 16 cylinders per engine. You can see the tri-turbos here. Air intake over in the corner is a Delta air intake system that pushes air in from this side, runs it through the engine room, and the Delta exhaust is on the other side, so you get good circulation of airflow. Amazingly, even when you're running hard or at full speed, the temperature inside the engine room might be in the 80s. Awesome. It stays very cool.
And then you have the engine controllers back here as well?
Yeah, so if for some reason the electronics weren't working and the relays from up above on the main helm, you can run each of these individually from down here. The techs can plug their computers in for all of the diagnostics, everything you need to do. Redundancy, obviously, on a yacht is important. So you're having redundancy from radar systems to steering systems, engines, generators, all of that, so that you have failover. We have the Kohler generators on each side, 54,000 watts each. And
Did you say 54,000?
Yes, 1,000. There's a lot going on. Yeah.
Ooh, that looks important. Ah, you had your headphones there too. And crew quarters. And another TV. Ah, another TV.
So this is where I'm mentioning the walkway goes up, so you get that extra interior space.
And so this is the working side, right? So I guess
That it is.
guest services over here, and then
Yes.
over here you have twin anchors, hydraulic,
Of course.
and that's
All sorts of
chain locker.
yeah, multi-storage lockers, water heaters, water makers, all sorts of great equipment down
All
there.
the things, right?
Yes. Oh, since I was showing you downstairs where you get full beam width, because again, the walkway doesn't go all the way around on the same level, you can see the same thing here. So your outdoor walkway starts here around midship, but as soon as that gets done, you can see how this widens out. So you get all of this, again, extra room on the interior, both in the Sky Lounge and the Sky Deck.
In this next video, I talked to Captain John and asked him why he bought the ultra high volume boat. We talk about some of the places he's been, his boating backgrounds, and so much more. So check out that little podcast style video, and thank you for joining us on Dutch Boat Adventures. And if you haven't already, hit like and subscribe.